Hello everyone, my name is Chaser and welcome back to Top 5 Paint Jobs of the Week. Today we're going to be doing a police edition, so all 5 of these paint jobs will be police themed, and let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5 we have NYPD Blue, which is going to be a primary racing blue with a black pearlescent. And this week, I'm going to have a secondary color for all of these paint jobs. And for the secondary, we're going to be going with an ice white. And this is going to be the perfect paint job for any type of city police vehicle. I like to call it NYPD Blue because I think it looks just like a New York police interceptor. And I put it on the Dominator FX because, believe it or not, the New York Police Department actually had some Fox Body Mustangs back in the 90s, and they were pretty cool looking. I think it looks pretty sick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Coming in at number 4, we have Miami Beach PD Blue, which is going to be a primary surf blue with a black pearlescent. And I like to go with a ice white secondary. You can either pick between an ice white or a frost white, but I think the ice white gives it a little bit more of a vintage look. And I went with the Impala LX because it is like the perfect 90s vehicle to put this paint job on, because I don't really think police cars look like this anymore, but back in the day they really liked using their colors to match the theme of where that cop car is patrolling. And that's what I'm trying to go with all of these paint jobs today, just trying to theme them to a certain area and things like that. So I think this one looks pretty cool. Coming in at number 3, we have Western Sheriff Brown, which is going to be a maple brown for the primary and then a black pearlescent. I'm using these black pearlescents just to bring out the color a little bit more, and usually cop cars aren't really looking that flashy. Usually they use pretty generic colors. And for the secondary, I went with a Bleachwood Brown, which I think looks so perfect on this build. This is obviously going to be for the western counties, or for GTA Online. It's going to be the northern county where the long stretchy roads are and the hill country, stuff like that. This is what this build is going to be for. I put it on the Dorado, which I think looks pretty sick in my opinion. I went with an off-road police vehicle here, and it looks really cool in sandy shores or up in the mountains and things like that. This paint job really sticks out, and for some reason I'm not really seeing this paint job used on a lot of these police interceptors. Really cool paint job. Hopefully you guys like this one. Coming in at number 2, we have National Parks Green, which is going to be a dark green primary with a Bleachwood Brown pearlescent. And the secondary color I went with is the Bleachwood Brown. I think this color also looks really cool. I think this paint job is going to be perfect if you're going to be driving in the mountains or on some of the forest highways. I think this color looks pretty sick. This paint job is kind of on the lower end for me, but I still think it came out pretty cool looking. I guess the Western Sheriff Brown could also be used for like a national parks color, but I wanted to go with something a little bit different, and we don't have that many greens in GTA 5. I hope Rockstar shows love to the green colors in GTA 6. But for this one, I just went with the dark green because it looks the best. And with the Bleachwood Brown, it makes it pop a little bit more. And overall, I think it's a pretty sick paint job. Coming in at number 1, we have Reversed Ghost Silver, which is one of my favorites. It is going to be a dark steel primary with a silver pearlescent. And then I went with a black livery. This car at night is really hard to see, and I didn't go with any lights on the top either, and it kind of gives it that undercover. Even though it's not undercover, it just makes it hard to see that you're a police car, and I really like that aspect of it. And this is definitely the car if someone's going like super fast and there's a high-speed chase. they bring out this bad boy to catch the guy. I think it looks really cool, and it's definitely my favorite police interceptor. And if you don't want to spend a lot of time making a lot of money for all of these interceptors, I suggest just picking the Gauntlet interceptor up, slapping a paint job on it like this, and just cruising around. You're gonna have so much fun. Still to this day, this is the one that I'm using the most. I wish I didn't buy the other ones, to be honest, but that's for a different video. Hopefully you guys like the paint jobs that I picked for this week's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.